Hello again. I wanted to show you week 3 of my October dailies. The sound you're hearing in the background is the pellet stove because we woke up to frost this morning. It is October after all. So let's get to it. I've got a few blank pages here. This is probably stuff you've seen before we get to the actual pages that I finished. This is day 22, and the task was Halloween essentials. I asked my husband to help me with this page, and he picked some interesting essentials. He said when he was, well, obviously he needed his trick-or-treat bag, but when he was a kid he had a pea shooter, and I thought, okay, I don't know anybody else that ever took that out trick-or-treating, but that's what he told me. Then when he got older, he had to have alcohol and marijuana because he had that kind of a childhood. It was the 70s and early 80s. But for me, I had a pumpkin, and we always had jack-o'-lanterns, and I put in my cocktails. And for me, The Simpsons Treehouse of Horror was one of the things I always loved watching with my son. But initially I had put in Hocus Pocus, which I love to watch now, but when I was much younger and when my son was little, we always watched The Simpsons, so I had to add that afterwards. So that was day 22. Day 19 was Pumpkin Patch. So this is actually a picture I took when we first moved up here. It's a farm stand in Walpole, and I added some jack-o'-lantern faces and other pumpkins and things. So that was day 19. And this is day 23, and this is to make a potion to make Halloween last year round. So I just added some, this would be a spell to make Halloween last all year, so it's a secret spell. So there's some potion bottles, and there's a what do you call it, test tube adding stuff to the cauldron, and there's the spell book. So that's day 23. Oh, day 18 was create a garden. So I kind of went a little off topic, and I picked classic movies that had killer plants in it. Number 1 is Biollante and Godzilla. Number 2 is Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Number 3 is Poltergeist. Number 4 is Mutations. Number 5 is Creepshow 2. Number 6 is Island of the Doomed and the Secret of the Vampire Tree. And then the last one here is Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, which is how I kind of got started on this path. My husband's a big movie guy, and he loves horror movies. That's kind of how I got started on that page. So it was kind of a deviation from the task, but I thought it was kind of fun. Day 24 is supposed to draw the spirit of Halloween, but I decided to just go with the spirit of Halloween part. And our anniversary is actually October 30th, and that's a picture from our wedding 5 years ago. So I just kind of did a collage around that. Because for me, that's the spirit of Halloween, was our wedding. We had everybody dress up. It was a small wedding. We didn't have much budget for it, but we had a really great day. So that's that day. Number 20 was bats. I just found this really cool picture and just did a small collage around bats. Day 29, which is actually supposed to be in the last section, but I did it in the wrong part of the book. Find something that is supposed to do on a scavenger hunt for orange, so I had a couple little orange and that little sticker. Black, and there's a little black cat. Green, which is this piece in here. And purple, which is the fabric, and this little sticker. So that was the things I scavenged for that page. This one didn't come out as good as I had hoped, but you're walking up to a haunted house and you look in the windows, and what do you see? So I've got 4 windows here. So there's a guy in there, and these are all the ghosts inside the windows are from Haunted Hill House. So there's one of the guys, and there's the bent neck lady. This one came out really dark, but there's a ghost here looking at this guy, and then there's a little old lady in there. I don't know if you can really see her. Like I said, I was hoping this would come out a little bit better than it did, but you know, live and learn. This is one of my favorite pages. This was Spooky Lyrics page, and this is all the lyrics to Thriller, and underneath is a picture that I collaged, and I got a couple little cards over here from that, and something really neat that I found. Apparently at some point somebody on eBay had offered up a signed from Vincent Price of his part at the end, so I printed that out, and that's tucked in there. So that was fun. It's day 17, and I think that's it for this section. So I will come back and show you the last part when that's ready. Thanks for watching. Bye.